Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday Morning Mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? I've got one, Coffee of the Month Club again. I've got one that we've used before. It's a great light roast coffee. Hang on, let me get a sip. Oh, kind of fast there on that sip. Wow, I'm amped up for the show today, that's for sure. Okay, a little slower, hang on. Yeah, and good and hot too. Once again, courtesy of my nephew Jason, his wife Allison, and the boys, Black Rifle Coffee Company, Coffee of the Month Club, Silencer Smooth. This is a light roast. This is a really good one, a nice light roast. Change of pace from some of the bolder, darker roasts that we've had on the show. So check it out from Black Rifle Coffee Company, Silencer Smooth. Really, really terrific. And we are using the official George Tune Monday Morning Mailbag, a coffee mug. I want to remind you with Christmas is 10 days away. I don't know if I can guarantee, or I don't know if the website where these are made can guarantee you delivery by Christmas. You might want to try, or maybe a late after Christmas gift, something like that. I'm not sure how delivery is going on up there because it is an on-demand kind of a site. But if you're looking for a last-minute Christmas gift for the wet shaver in your life, check out the coffee mugs and sweatshirts and baseball caps and that sort of thing at the George Tune Shaving website, where you can find the official Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug and some other coffee mugs up there, the 30-degree coffee mug, that sort of thing. Hang on, let me get another sip. Oh, that's terrific. And as we like to say on the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug, let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. Hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Really do appreciate that. If you're tuning into the audio podcast this morning, thanks very much for listening via all those great streaming platforms out there like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, that sort of thing. Thanks very, very much. Boy, we've got a great show for you this morning. Let me get over to my topics. Oh, you know what? I got to show you this. This is a really, really neat gift that I received from my nephew Tom and his wife Jackie and my nieces Kelly and Bryn. I teased it in the second cup last week. I wanted to mention to you that, later on the show, I'm going to show you what it is. Really neat, kind of a one-of-a-kind kind of a thing. I'll give you all the background on it. I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you. Wanted to mention that to you before I forgot. But again, we got a great show for you this morning. We got a great shaving tip this morning, great viewer morning shaving tip. We also got a great shave den visit, courtesy of Jim from Northfield. We got the usual round of reminders. We also have some updates on giveaways that we've done previously. Some great refill comments, some terrific new wet shaving gear. Stay tuned for that. A couple of really, really neat items from some viewers, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very, very much. And we also have some great questions and comments to round out things. So great to be with you. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Well, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Gary JC. And in the subject heading of the email he sent, it reads, maybe a tip, maybe not, head shave, 2 razors. Maybe this is a tip or maybe not much of one. 2 different razors for a head shave done on 10 days of scalp hair growth. Pass number 1, King C Gillette razor using carefully and deliberately very light pressure. Pass number 2, Bic 3 Comfort Advanced disposable 3-blade cartridge razor. Small retouch pass and recheck some spots. I omit other finer details of the shave. Gary. But he followed up with this email and he wrote again here, I decided to try a repeat of the head shave with a DE razor and the disposable razor. 7 days of scalp hair growth. Pass number 1, an Edwin Jagger DE87 with 2 shaves already done on the blade, including a coarse cursory retouch. Pass number 2, disposable Big 3 Comfort Advance, including retouching using residual moisture and some re-wetting. Result was very good shave, no cuts, either light irritation or moderate excited skin feel. The disposable razor is most likely losing its sharpness. Again, pass number 1, I used very light pressure carefully, and he used a DE87 razor, which uses the same razor head as an Edwin Jagger DE89. I believe Gary mentioned to us in the email that the 87 calls out a different razor handle style, but it is the same razor head as a DE89. So there you go. That's a great approach to doing a head shave using 2 different razors, especially if you have a considerable amount of hair growth, a DE for pass number 1 and a cartridge razor for pass number 2. He's using a 3-bladed cartridge razor head, and that's probably what I would use. Not most likely. I always use, let me put it this way. If I'm using a cartridge razor, I will use 3 blades or less for my head shaves. I really don't like to get into 4, 5, 6, 7 blades for a head shave. Sometimes I'll use something like that, but for the most part, 3 blades or less if I'm using a cartridge razor. But this is a great approach. You use a DE razor for the first pass, and you do some cleanup with the cartridge razor. That is really neat. Gary, thanks so much for the shaving tip. Really do appreciate it. Now, Gary already has an original signed George sketch, but if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and if I use it here on the Viewer Morning Shaving Tip segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. And as a matter of fact, viewer Roger Stanley received his original signed George sketch, and he sent along this photo, and he wrote, "Thank you, Mark. My George Toon shaving tip sketch arrived in good order and will join me on my upcoming shaves. Such a pleasure to have in my den. See you next Monday morning. All the best, Roger Stanley." Roger, I'm so glad you received the sketch in good condition. Thanks very much. And again, Gary, thanks again for a terrific shaving tip. Really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time for a shave den visit.
Grab your favorite shave soap, whip it up, rich and creamy, fill your cup. Boom, lather. Hot towel ready, face feels prime. A classic shave, so smooth, so fine. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do the work, no need to rush. Shave like a pro, close and neat. A shave so smooth it can't be beat. Slap on your favorite splash, feel that glow. Shave complete, now you're ready to go. Oh, boom, shave complete, you're ready to go.
Well, this morning's Shave Den visit comes courtesy of viewer Jim from Northfield, James Gaza. Jim, thanks again very much. And Jim writes, "Hey Mark, I just wanted to share photos of my recent eBay and antique ball finds. The top photo shows 2 vintage Avon shave mugs plus original unused soaps with an original brush. My gosh, Jim, those are absolutely gorgeous vintage Avon shave mugs. Those are really terrific looking. My gosh, they look to be in great shape. Now, if you're listening to the audio podcast, when you get a chance, get up to the YouTube channel and give these vintage Avon shave mugs a look. They really are terrific looking. I mean, they caught my eye instantly. Wow, what a terrific find. Congratulations on that, Jim. That is really spectacular." Jim continues here. "The second photo consists of an antique mall assortment. As you can see, there are 2 complete razor sets. The one in the middle is a Gillette Old Type with blade bank. The one on the right is a Gillette New Bar handle with full blade pack. To the left are some Gillette Old Type razor heads. Just below is a beautiful Gillette Tech razor with an extra fat handle an assortment of blade dispensers, and the prize, an unused vintage Williams mug soap. That was only $2. Those alone go for $20 plus. The entire lot cost me just over $65. What a deal. As always, right place, right time. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Jim from Northfield. Wow, Jim, some really, really spectacular finds for your shave den. And again, Jim shows us time and again, a little bit of patience, a little bit of research, and you can find some great, great vintage shaving gear for your shave den and for your traditional wet shave. Wow, really, really terrific, terrific shaving gear. Jim, thanks again for sharing it with all the viewers out there. Really do appreciate it. Well, here's your reminder to check out shavesplash.com. This is a website that was created by viewer Lee Meyer. If you happen to have a shave soap, but you don't have an aftershave splash for it, well, shavesplash.com is a scent matching website. So you'll be able to find a complimentary aftershave scent that will go with that shaving soap. Really, really terrific. And they also have some great articles and features up there. So check it out. We'll have the link below, shavesplash.com from viewer Lee Meyer. Well, the channel now has auto dub technology courtesy of Google and YouTube. And as the name suggests, it will automatically translate this audio from English into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. Pretty amazing. Simply click on the gear in the lower right of the video screen. A menu will pop up, and there you can select the language that you wish to hear the audio in: Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. It translates it from English to any of those languages in real time, on the fly. Pretty amazing. Auto dub. Check it out. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. Well, this morning we have an update in the 12,000 subscriber giveaway. 2 of our 3 winners received their prizes, and they sent along photos. First up is our first prize winner, Jimmy Day, and he received all of his gear, and he wrote, "Hi, Mark. The gear package arrived the other day. Still waiting on the scuttle package to arrive. Here's a picture of this one. Thanks again so much for having the giveaway. I really appreciate it. I've been wanting to try Dapper Doc and always wanted a copper twist Ascension." Well, a big thank you goes out to JimV Photography because he provided those items for the for this giveaway and first prize. So, Jimmy, thank you very, very much for that. Let's see, Jimmy Day continues. Let's see, really looking forward to trying the Yaqi Slant also and all the other goodies. Thanks again. Best, Jimmy. And then shortly thereafter, the Scuttle arrived, and Jimmy Day sent this along. "Scuttle made it here safely. Thanks again, Jimmy." And of course, he sent along this photo, and I'm so glad to hear that the Scuttle made it there intact and in good shape. And I'm very, very happy to hear that all the other shave gear arrived safely. Jimmy, thank you so very, very much for sending along the photos and letting us know that you received all your first prize items. That's great. Now, we also heard from our third prize winner, Timothy Copenhaver. He sent along this photo and said, "Mark, everything arrived in excellent condition. Thank you again for doing this giveaway. I am looking forward to trying all these items out." And again, that's from Timothy Copenhaver. So Timothy, great to hear that you received it. Now, second prize went out to Sig Solo. He lives in Greenland. So I haven't heard, at the time I'm recording this, I haven't heard whether or not he's received his gear. It's going to take a little while, is my thinking. So as soon as we hear from Sig, I'm sure he'll send along photos and word that he received all of his shaving gear. And we will share that with everyone here on the Monday Morning Mailbag. But my thanks to Jimmy Day and also to Timothy Copenhaver for the updates, letting us know that you received your prizes in good condition. And again, these giveaways are made possible by some very, very generous viewers out there. So once again, my thanks go out to Nate Jackson, Jimmy V, Tom Donnarumma, Patricia Bagwell, Tyler Fike, Pretech, Yaqi, Bill and Connie Murphy, Alex Lopez, Jamie Horn, Kevin Weiss, Charles Price, and Abene Samant. And if I forgot to mention, let me just say once again, Tom Donnarumma sent along that beautiful, beautiful scuttle, and I am so glad that it arrived in one piece. That's great to hear. So thank you one and all for making this 12,000 subscriber giveaway possible. We'll have other updates as we receive them, so stay tuned. Well, this morning we also want to remind you of another giveaway that's taking place. This one is being sponsored by Lee Meyer and Shavesplash.com. Of course, Shavesplash.com is Lee Meyer's fantastic scent matching website. Check it out. But Lee of Shavesplash.com is also doing a giveaway. And he writes, on December 31st, Shavesplash.com will give away a brand new, never before used above the tie Windsor razor set in stainless steel with a classic finish. Now, to get all the details on how to enter, all you have to do is visit shavesplash.com/post/giveaway. I'll give that to you one more time, especially if you're listening to the audio podcast version. Shavesplash.com/post/giveaway. And there you'll learn how to enter, how many times you can enter, that sort of thing. So, hey, all you got to do is enter at Shavesplash.com, and you too may win this beautiful above-the-tie Windsor razor set in stainless steel with a classic finish on December 31st. Good luck to everyone. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low, that time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on. Let me get another sip here. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice, delightful cup of coffee. It's a light roast. It's from the Black Rifle Coffee Company. Silencer Smooth. Again, Coffee of the Month Club, courtesy of my nephew Jason, his wife Allison, and the boys. A Christmas gift that I've received, I think, 2 years in a row, maybe three. I don't know. Christmas is coming right around the corner. We'll see if I'm going to get it again this year, because it's just been an absolute treasure of a gift. If there's a coffee lover in your family, or you're friends with a coffee lover and you're looking for a gift, this is a good one. Every month they get a different roast of Black Rifle coffee. It's terrific. And this one is a very, very good one. Silencer Smooth, a light roast. Yeah, really, really terrific. Again, thanks to Jason, Allison, and the boys. Really do appreciate it. And again, if you're looking for a Christmas gift, or maybe post-Christmas gift, check out all the coffee mugs at George Toon Shaving. This is the official Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug, and we have some other designs up there that the wet shaver in your life might very well enjoy. And also, if you want to know if the light roast Silencer Smooth is a healthy coffee, check out the Black Coffee Life, Mantic 59's website and blog regarding all things healthy in drinking black coffee. And also, a last-minute gift for the individual who likes to read, who likes cartoons and comics and that sort of thing. Check out the Lockhorns. Someday we'll look back on this and quickly change the subject. A great collection of Lockhorns panel cartoons. And they also have the Lockhorns 2026 Laugh-A-Day calendar. Both of those very, very giftable by my friends Bunny Host and John Reiner. Give them a look. Great last-minute Christmas gifts. All right, a little bit of housekeeping done. Let's get right to these refill comments. We got some good ones this morning, too, as I recall. This comes from Phil Luck, 1956. Another fantastic Monday morning mailbag. Thank you for including my blade dispenser info. Have a great week. Phil, thanks very much for sending that along. That was last week's combination shave tip, shave den visit and Phil showed us how he built a blade dispenser for his shave den. And again, give that a look. That was terrific. And you can also contact Phil if you're interested in getting one. He'll help you out. Phil, thanks very much for that comment. Really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. This comes from Gerald. This is from Gerald Avaletta, 5266. And he writes, thanks, Mark, for another great Monday morning mailbag. I bought those towels that you showed on the show. Can't wait to use them. Thanks. Have a blessed rest of your week. Jerry Avaletta from Wolcott, Connecticut. Those are the mule towels that Jamie Horn very kindly and generously sent to the channel. They're fantastic. They're great. They're going to get softer over time. They are really, really super absorbent. They really are terrific. I love that waffle peak design there. Seems to capture all the different, seems to capture the excess moisture on your face. Really, really terrific. Yeah, like them a lot. And Jerry, let us know how you like them. J Tekken X writes, hey Mark, great 3MB. I have like 10 plus of those Mula towels. They are soft and plush. I primarily use this to dry at the end of the shave, but I think they would be great for a hot towel. It's been a while since you did a hot towel start, perhaps in an upcoming video. Have a great week. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a hot towel cabinet start to my shaves. I want to do that again. I think I've just edited a video where I did do a hot towel start. I can't remember where that was scheduled, but I love that hot towel cabinet. Jamie Horn very kindly and generously sent it to the channel. And my only concern is, and please comment below and let me know what you think, showing the hot towel cabinet, showing the pre-shave and all the steps that I include, the videos get to be really, really long. And I'm trying to maybe keep them at 20 minutes in length. So comment below and let me know what you prefer. You prefer 20 minutes or less, or do you like seeing a video that's 25, 28, even 30 minutes? Because I've got some that are pretty long up there where I go into a little more detail and I show all the steps to the traditional wet shave in my shave den. And just let me know in the comments below, because I want to move the video along. Yeah, I'll say that, oh yeah, I used a hot towel, and then I kind of get on with the shave. Other times I edit that little sequence in, maybe in the corner or maybe side by side, something like that. Maybe put a little music in the background while I'm going through the routine, that sort of thing. But again, I'm trying to keep the videos a little shorter just for purposes of viewers' time out there, because I know your time is very, very precious. So let me know in the comments below what you think. And I know YouTube has all these great tools. You can speed up the video. You can kind of skip through it if you want to, that sort of thing. So, the viewer is really in control of how they want to view the video. So there's that too. So anyhow, comment below. Let me know. Jay, thanks very much for the comment. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, the mule towels are fantastic, and I am going to use them in the hot towel cabinet, no doubt about it. Bill Murphy checked in. Great show, Mark. Love the shave den viewer tip. What a clever idea. And again, that was Phil Luck's shave den, shave tip visit, shave tip, shave den visit that he contributed last week. What a clever idea. By the way, I have keepsake clown fruit on order, and it should be here soon. Have a great week. Let us know how you like it, Bill. I love the scent. We got to get a review done on that as well. We have just kicked off the 12 shaves of Christmas. So, or the 12 shaves of Shave Mass from Phoenix Shaving, their advent calendar. Really enjoying those, and looking forward to all the surprises that brings to the Shave Den. And I hope you're following along, and I hope you got the advent calendar. And please comment below and let us know what you think of it so far after yesterday and today's shave. Two videos today. You get a 12 shaves of Shave Mass Christmas, 12 shaves of Shave Mass Christmas shave advent calendar. You know what I mean. And then you get the Monday morning mailbag. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot going on. Yeah, I'm amped up. Great to be with you this morning. So, Bill, thanks very much for the comment. Really do appreciate that. Robert Seals, 9148, writes, great 3MB this morning. That Cella block of shave soap was huge. I've never tried Cella, but I certainly don't need that size block. As always, my wife and I enjoy the Double Take cartoon while sipping our coffee. Have a great day and a great week. Well, first of all, Robert, thank you so much for letting me know that you like the Double Take cartoon. I just have such a great time putting those together. A lot of those come from my archives, and when I was putting them together, they were just such a joy to create, and it really heartens me to know that folks are staying to the end of the program and checking out the Double Take cartoon. Thank you very, very much. It means a lot to me. And yeah, that Cella block is huge. If you've never tried Cella, just get the little shaving tub. I think it's like $10, $13, something like that on Amazon. This time of year, it's great to get the red shave tub of Cella. Smells just like Christmas cookies. I think you'll like it. It's an almond smell. It's an almond scent, rather. I think you'll like it a lot. Yeah, so if you do use it, let us know. And it makes a great lather, too. It really is a terrific, terrific shaving soap. We haven't used it in a while, so I think we'll have to pull it out and have a shave with it again, because it really is very, very good. So thanks for that, Robert. Really do appreciate it. Lee Hazley checks in and he writes, coming into the holiday season, I would like to wish a very Merry Christmas to all of the viewers, as well, obviously, as yourself, Mark. On the same note, people who suffer from depression, SADS, and anxiety tend to suffer much more at this time of year. So, should you know someone who suffers or is just especially quiet or absent at the moment, please take the time to check in with them. Lee, absolutely excellent point. And thank you for sharing that with all the viewers out there. A wonderful reminder for this time of year. Lee, thank you very, very much. Indy Shaver writes, hey, Mark, I picked up the all-copper Fatip Grande for $19 from the Razor Company. It was one of their Black Friday doorbusters. They also had their body soaps on sale for $3. Wow. David, that's great to hear. Let us know how the Fatip Grande is for you. $19. I love my Fatip Grande. And by the way, mine is nickel plated. It's a solid brass razor. Well, it's brass. The handle on the Grande is hollowed out for weight purposes, but it is a brass razor and it's nickel plated. So I like that because it's kind of a throwback to the vintage Gillette Super Speeds and other razors that they made, which were brass and nickel plated. Kind of a nostalgic feel to the Fatips. So let us know how you like it, David. That's great. Of course, David Indy Shaver is Indy Brush Works. Check out his Etsy storefront. He really makes some wonderful shaving brushes. So that's great to hear. And that again is from David Laird. David, thanks again very much. At Indy Shaver, check out his Etsy storefront, Indy Brush Works. We'll get a link to it below, so you can just click on it and go on up there and check out his artisan shave brush. He does a wonderful job with them. Really talented individual. Thanks again, David. Really do appreciate it. Ken Frederick, 6223 writes, hey, Mark, great Monday morning mailbag as usual. No, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. As a huge fan of the action film genre, I will say that it is one of the greatest action films ever made that just so happens to take place during the Christmas season. Take care. Valid points. A lot of folks out there will agree with you. And then again, there are going to be some people who are saying, no, it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. And it is a fantastic action movie. Really kind of it takes you by surprise, doesn't it? When you first saw it, you're thinking, where is this going? And all of a sudden, it starts off kind of a nice movie. And then all of a sudden you see, a little bit of conflict between John McClane and his wife and some of the other things that are set up. And all of a sudden the bad guys show up and you're thinking, where is this going? And all of a sudden, oh my gosh, wow. Now you're on for a real ride. Yeah. It's a great movie. It really, really is. Thanks very much for that, Ken. Really do appreciate it. This comes from viewer Steve M. 1563. I saw that Razorock recurve razor and was tempted, but I'd rather wait to see what people say once they use it. I was surprised to see Billy Jealousy. My wife bought me a pre-shave heated balm by them when I started wet shaving. It was kind of neat, but the chemical reaction that made it warm did not last long. Have a great week. I comment back to you, Steve, that I used a shave cream that had the same kind of heat activated action, so to speak, in it. And I couldn't remember what it was. I found it. It's called Hot Shave by Duke Cannon. And it is a clear warming shave gel right there. And we reviewed this, so check out the reviews on the YouTube channel. Can't remember what my reaction was. I have to go back, but I want to use this again, and I'll probably use this also as a pre-shave. And yeah, I do recall that it did have a nice warming sensation. And like you, not sure how, I don't think it lasted that long, but I'm thinking now to have this as a pre-shave and then do a nice warm lather out of a scuttle. Man, that would be great on a cold winter's day, huh? Yeah. So check that one out. Duke Cannon Hot Shave, clear warming shave gel. You can use it by itself or maybe even use it as a pre-shave. If anyone out there has done that, please comment below and let us know. So Steve, thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Bart Buzz checked in. Hi, Mark. I'm wondering if there's a recipe issue with the Viking Revolution Spiced Vanilla Shave Cream. I shaved with Viking Revolution Sandalwood Shave Cream this morning. The lather was thick, slick, and never dissipated. My result was BBS after 3 passes with no nicks or irritation. In fact, I've never had a bad shave using that shave cream. David Dart's experience is definitely something Viking Revolution should check out. I agree with you, Bart. That's what I'm beginning to learn here, that their shave creams, like the sandalwood shave cream, are absolutely fantastic. And this other one, this spiced vanilla shave cream, I don't know. There's something in the formula that is just not giving the desired kind of lather that wet shavers are looking for. It sounds like it's thin, it dissipates. Perhaps it's super slick. I've used some shave creams out there that are similar to the spiced vanilla. They dissipate, but they become very, very super slick, and you get a nice shave. But you don't get the big Santa beard lather with a lot of cushion. So yeah, I think that's something that the folks at the Viking Revolution should investigate. And maybe they will, and maybe we'll hear from them sometime down the road. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, we have another Yaqi shave soap to share with you this morning. Of course, these shave soaps are from Yaqi and also Master Soap Creations. It's a collaborative effort, and Master Soap Creations has created an exclusive soap base for these Yaqi shave soaps. This one is a good one. It's called The Squad. Check out that artwork. That gentleman in the middle there could pass for Santa Claus. How about that? Yeah, this is a really, really delightful scent. Yeah, this really caught my attention when I opened it up for the first time. The Squad is an homage to CK Everyone, a pure green citrusy scent. CK Everyone, a genderless unisex scent for today that celebrates the infinite freedom of self-expression. Here's the scent profile. Top notes are orange oil and ginger. Middle notes are watery notes and tea. Base notes are musk, cedar, amber, and patchouli. Boy, oh boy, this is a good one. Yeah, this really is a beautiful, fresh, green, citrusy scent. Very effervescent. Yeah, very lively. I like this one a lot, and we're definitely going to be reviewing this one. This is terrific. From Yaqi and Master Soap Creations, The Squad. Give it a look. Well, we've got something really, really special that came into the Shave Den from viewer Doug Thompson. Doug, thank you very, very much. Let me give you a little bit of background here. A while back, viewer JimV Photography very kindly and generously sent to the channel the Simpson M7 shave brush with synthetic knot. This is the best bowl lathering brush I have ever used. And of course, Jimmy sent it along with the butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. And of course, many of you have already heard that story as to why whenever I use a shave brush with the butterscotch handle, I say, thanks, Mom. But I won't go into that now. You can check out previous videos where that explanation is there. But Jimmy, that was very, very thoughtful of you. And this is just an absolutely marvelous, marvelous shaving brush. And again, synthetic knot, but Simpson offers the M7 in some other knots. And viewer Doug Thompson sent along an M7 shave brush. Now this is the candy stripe handle, just in time for Christmas. And here are the instructions right here. And I'm gonna pull this out here like this. I rewrapped it because I already gave it a look here. Check out this candy stripe handle just in time for Christmas. How about that? And this is a Manchurian badger knot. How about that, huh? These are available on their website. Doug contacted me and said that they are back in stock, so check them out. At the time that I'm recording this, they're back in stock. Hopefully they'll still be available. And we are definitely going to do a shave with this. We're going to build a lather. We're going to do a bowl lather because that's what this is for. That's where it excels. However, this is very, very interesting. They sent along a little instruction card here with this Manchurian badger knot, and I don't recall seeing this with the synthetic knot. And I believe they are emphasizing correct use right here of a badger brush knot. They're saying if you're going to do a face lather with it, do not do a circular motion. Go back and forth. Do not do a circular motion. Go back and forth with badger brushes. Now, this is something that I've learned from viewers. They were telling me, no, you don't want to use a badger brush in the same way that we've been using synthetic knots on the channel, where we're doing a lot of circular motion and pressing the knot in, especially with synthetic knots. Synthetic knots have a tendency to really build a good lather using that kind of technique. But badger knots will eat that lather. That's why you go back and forth like this, back and forth. And that's what will develop the lather doing a face lather. Now, obviously, we are going to do a bowl lather with this the first few times around, and then I'll give it a face lather try. But it really is a fantastic bowl lathering shaving brush. So a big, big thank you to viewer Doug Thompson for very, very kindly sending this along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. Again, we'll have a link to Simpson's brushes so you can check out all their offerings up there. Both of these are just marvelous, and you can see how similar they are. The butterscotch, thanks, Mom, and now the candy stripe. My gosh, that's absolutely fantastic. And again, the color scheme matches the shave soap that Doug also sent. He sent along Colette Classic Supply Company's White Chocolate Nut and Cherry. Boy, is that great. We have reviewed their shave soaps before. Jake and Allison Colette make a really, really wonderful, wonderful shave soap. We've reviewed a couple of them on the channel before. They have, at the time we reviewed them, they have a CC1 formula and a CC2 formula. This is the CC1 formula, which is just outstanding and makes a great, great, wonderful Santa beard, rich, thick, cushiony kind of lather with great, great slickness and glide. And this white chocolate nut and cherry, yeah, that just screams Christmas. Yeah, really, really marvelous. And Doug also sent along a puck so we could drop it into our favorite apothecary mug and build a lather that way as well. So Doug, thank you very, very much for your kind and generous gift to the channel. Really do appreciate it, folks. We are definitely going to get a review on this, and we'll let you know how this brush performs. If it's anything like the original M7 from JimV, it's gonna be a powerhouse. Simpson brushes are just marvelous. Again, Doug, thank you again very, very much. Folks, stay tuned. We're going to get a review done on this ASAP because I'm really excited to use this shaving brush. Doug, thanks again very, very much. Viewer Greg Passante in previous episodes has been sharing with us the wonderful shave soaps from the 345 Soap Company. The latest being Ranch Life that we've talked about in a couple of previous episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag. It's part of their subscription service shave soap offerings, and Greg had a hand in selecting the scent for that particular shave soap. Well, this week, Greg is sharing something with us a little different. He sent along to the channel this beautiful razor from the folks at Shave Nation. He wrote me and said, you know what, Mark, I have this razor from Shave Nation. I haven't been using it a lot in my shave den. I'd like to send it to the channel and get your take on it. Please use it and review it and share it with all the viewers out there. And I said, absolutely, I would love to. Here it is. This is the Shave Nation aluminum razor right here. This has an asymmetrical razor head. One side is closed comb, the other side is open comb. How about that? And the aluminum handle here is much more substantial than other aluminum razors we've showed you on the channel. So it has a little more heft than some of the other aluminum razors. Feels great in the hand, and I love the fluting on the handle here. Really, really does offer a nice grip. Now, I don't see it for sale currently on their website. I don't know if it's been discontinued or if they're going to be restocking it, but I did find some information from AI, and here's what they have to say. Shave Nation offers a unique aluminum safety razor with an asymmetrical head. One side is closed comb, the other side is open comb. It's marketed as their combo safety razor and is designed to give you the flexibility of both shaving styles in a single tool. Now, here are the key features. Material, made from lightweight aluminum, which makes it easier to maneuver compared to heavier brass or stainless steel razors. Asymmetrical head, open comb side, more aggressive shave, ideal for the first pass or tackling heavier beard growth. Close comb side, milder shave, better for subsequent passes or everyday use with lighter stubble. Handle design, slightly thicker than average, giving better grip and comfort. So there's a quick breakdown on the Shave Nation aluminum razor with an asymmetrical razor head. Again, closed comb, open comb. Really looking forward to using this one. As I recall Greg saying to me in an email, the shave was on the milder side. I think overall it's going to deliver a milder shave with the open comb side having a little more efficiency. That's kind of my guess, but overall, I think it's going to be a milder razor. That's my guess. But you know what? We're gonna do a review on this. We're gonna use it, and we're definitely gonna review this because I'm really looking forward to the asymmetrical razor head. I love razors with asymmetrical razor heads. I think they're terrific. So a big thank you to viewer Greg Passante for very kindly and generously sending along the Shave Nation aluminum razor with the asymmetrical razor head. Greg, thank you again. Really do appreciate it. Are you looking for a new blade bank for your shave den? Well, Bob LaRoe sent along this review on the Caveem Travel Blade Bank. And he writes, the Caveem Travel Blade Bank is a brilliant idea and should easily hold several weeks worth of blades. It is easy to slip one in, and unlike some blade banks, this one will open up to dispose of the blades and be reused. It is very sturdy and should last a lifetime. It is a bit smaller than a pack of cards, so it won't take up much space. You could slip it into your pocket, though it's better to include in your DOP kit. There's a link to their website. They make inexpensive DE razors as well. This is a must-have item for people on the go. Hey, Bob, thanks very much for the heads up on the Caveem Travel Blade Bank. That does sound like a brilliant idea. Folks, we'll get that link for you below. Bob, thanks again very, very much. Viewer Tim Whitcup sent this along. Razorock GC Dock coming very soon. How about that? That's all we know, folks. If you have any information regarding the Razorock GC Dock razor that's coming very, very soon, please comment below and let us know, or email us at mondaymailbag@gmail.com. As soon as we get more information, we'll share with all the viewers out there. Tim, thanks again for the heads up. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up this week's look at New Wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Well, in a previous Monday Morning Mailbag, viewer JimV Photography shared with all of us how he enjoys apple pie. He likes to have hot apple pie with vanilla ice cream and sharp cheddar cheese. I've never heard of this before. And I asked him, how do you set that up? What's the routine? What's the procedure in enjoying the apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and sharp cheddar cheese? How does that work? And Jimmy sent this along. It's super simple. Cut a largish piece of sharp cheddar cheese, take one fresh apple pie and heat up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, cut into quarters, place a quarter of the pie on a large plate, plop a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top so it melts all over the place, take fork in one hand and cheddar piece in the other. Take a big forkful of apple pie with ice cream on it, follow with a bite of cheddar. You might want to swallow the pie and or ice cream combo before biting the cheddar, or you might not. Your mouth, your rules. How about that? That's fantastic, and that's something I'm absolutely going to try. And it gives me a good excuse to buy a nice block of sharp cheddar cheese from Grandpa's Cheese Barn, as well as some other items from there, because you've heard me talk about Grandpa's Cheese Barn. Love Grandpa's Cheese Barn in Ohio. Check them out. All you got to do is do a search on the web for Grandpa's Cheese Barn, and you'll get right over to their website. They make some great cheeses and some other really, really fantastic items. We talk about gifts for the holiday season. Yeah, Grandpa's Cheese Barn. That would make a great gift. But, Jimmy, your method of enjoying hot apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and sharp cheddar cheese is definitely one I'm going to do. Thank you very, very much for that. He also added here as a kind of a follow-up, waffle towels and washcloths are the best. Super absorbent and they dry quickly. The first time I ever tried them was at some high-end hotel I was staying at. They made such an impression, I immediately ordered a couple of sets. I'm going to have to order some of the towels you just showed. Those are the Mula towels that came from Jamie Horn. I don't have any that are shave related. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, thank you, Jamie, for pointing out the Mula towels because they are shave related. And Jimmy, thanks again for saying how great these waffle towels are. Really, really do appreciate it. And most of all, thanks again for sharing with us how to enjoy hot apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and sharp cheddar cheese. Really do appreciate it. Well, as long as we're talking about hot apple pie, vanilla ice cream, and sharp cheddar cheese, Roderick MacLeod sent this along, another method to enjoy those three. And he writes, love a sharp cheddar with apple pie. My grandmother from Brownsville, Ohio, ate hers this way. She just put a couple of thin slices on a slice of cold pie or nibble them as she ate the pie. A lot of people will grate the cheese on top of a warm slice. Others incorporate the cheese into the pie by mixing grated cheese with the filling, adding a layer to the top of the filling, mixing it into the crust, or topping it with grated cheese when it comes out of the oven while it's hot so it melts onto the crust and then sets as the pie cools. Wow. I never knew that either, but it sounds like your grandmother's method is very similar to what JimV shared with us, only instead of a nice block of sharp cheddar, she's using thin slices, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much for the information, Roderick. I never knew that apple pie could be enjoyed with sharp cheddar cheese. Again, something I'm definitely going to try. Roderick, thanks again very, very much. Okay, as promised, I'm going to show you this birthday gift that I received from my nephew Tommy, his wife Jackie, and my nieces Bryn and Kelly. And it's very, very unique, and they really went above and beyond in getting this gift. They really, really did. Let me give you a little bit of background. My late kid brother Dave, had this great sweatshirt some years ago. It was called, when you look at it, it was the University of Oz, home of the Fighting Totos. And it was terrific. I thought that was just the most delightful sweatshirt for a fictional university, University of Oz. I thought that was great. And I don't know where he got that. He might have gotten it during his business travels. I'm thinking maybe when he was in Kansas someplace at a hotel, maybe the hotel gift shop had it there, or maybe someone gave it to him as a gift. I don't know. But I have been looking for this sweatshirt online for years, and I cannot find it anywhere. I always mentioned to my nieces and my nephew about this sweatshirt, and they have been looking for it without my knowing to try to find it to give it to me as a birthday gift. Well, they finally decided, you know what? We're going to have one specially made. And they located that artwork somehow. And they went to a company that does embroidery. And they had this sweatshirt made. I'm going to show it to you. I got the coffee out of the way because I don't want to stain it. This is marvelous. Check this out. University of Oz. Here, University of Oz, home of the Fighting Totos. How about that, huh? Isn't that great? That is absolutely marvelous. And again, it's all embroidered here. I don't know how they did it, but it really is fantastic. And this is something that I'm going to wear over the holidays and through the winter. And yeah, this is just a really, really terrific sweatshirt. And there's only one. I happen to have the only one because you can't find this design anywhere. And you would think with the Wicked movies that are out and the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in Las Vegas, that somebody would have brought this design back and marketed and would have marketed as a sweatshirt that you could buy online or at gift shops in Las Vegas or movie theaters or whatever. I just think it's a fantastic design. It's so much fun. And yeah, it's very, very unique. And like I say, this is kind of a one of a kind because you can't find it online. But maybe someone out there with an entrepreneurial spirit, or maybe somebody at the studios that owns the rights to The Wizard of Oz will decide to, start releasing this as a sweatshirt. It's just absolutely fantastic. So my thanks to Tommy, Jackie, Bryn, and Kelly for an absolutely delightful birthday gift, and one that I am going to treasure for many, many years. I'm definitely going to take care of this. So my thanks to them for a terrific birthday gift. University of Oz sweatshirt, home of the Fighting Totos. And that wraps up another Monday Morning Mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zarady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.